Hello, friends. Yesterday, we spoke about me time. We spoke about getting bored to be able to create that space in which you can get ideas. Today, let's look at another aspect of creating time. What time creators do is do various things to find areas where you can remove your obstructions, find your way through, and create more time. So, today, one such thing is discovering your breakthroughs. How do you overcome your perceived obstructions? You surely have some goals. All of us have goals and we want to achieve them. But why is it that some people achieve them and others let it remain a fantasy, a wish, a desire? So, in tip number 29 today, let's talk about breakthroughs. Now, what is a breakthrough? Breakthrough is when you find or you discover an answer which can penetrate through that obstruction, through that hindrance, through that blockage which was not letting you go forward. How do you do that? You do that firstly by being aware that there are things that are stopping you. To give you an example, I had a very great fear of water. Now, whether through motivation or through force, you get a chance to jump into the water. And when you jump into the water and you come out and you say, "Oh, I did it," and you discover for yourself that that was just a fear, it was not really a difficult thing to do. Similarly, there could be either physical or emotional things that are stopping you from doing what you want to do. So, what is a way out? Way out is to firstly get aware of what is stopping you, and secondly then be determined and find ways of penetrating through that, right? Finding your way through that. So I will give you one such option which can really help. Firstly, find yourself a very nice cool environment, somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed, you're not going to be distracted. Do some meditation, see that you can get all your clogged mind and fog of your mind away and create your mind which is open to new ideas, open to action. Once you have done that, now take a piece of paper, close your eyes, and first think, and then after that, write down all that is coming in your way. It can be in the form of an essay or, a written work. Keep writing, keep writing. Then read through a couple of times and underline what are the areas that are stopping you from doing what you want to do and list them out. List as many as, let's say, 20 of them. And then out of those, examine each one of them and select maybe four or five to begin with, which are a low hanging fruit, which means easy to do right now. Two, the ones that are going to contribute to the achievement of your goal. When you've written those five, work out your priority and start with number one. It may take one day, it may take a couple of days, it may take a week, it may take 2 weeks, but make a beginning. And that beginning should be made right now, today. Tony Robbins says, take your first baby step. Now, I had a friend, I met him, and he told me in a conversation that I'm going to start a new business. I meet him after 6 months and asked him, "What happened to your business?" He said, "I'm thinking about it." Tony Robbins says, think and act. Action is going to be the one that's going to give you results, not thinking. So if you ask him, what are you waiting for? 6 months have gone. He said, "I've not been able to arrange funds." Did you do something? Have you at least made your business plan? So the first step, so he says, take a first baby step. maybe something that I can do which is not stopping me. Nobody else is going to come in into my way. Write down my business plan, study some business models, do some research. These are the things I can do. So take your first baby step toward that journey and get your first breakthrough. What happens when you do these breakthroughs? That you eliminate all that was stopping you from doing it, and now you are able to create more time to do what was stopping you from doing it. And this is again something that contributes to time creatorship. So the action, as I said, 20 obstructions narrowed down to 5, distilled, filtered to 5 important ones, and then take your first baby step. In tip number 30, we'll talk of a new thing. And signing off, your own time brigadier, and we are watching the 51 time investment protocols and strategies.